Hey everyone, it's Anico. Welcome back to the channel. I realized I haven't done a sketchbook tour in a good few months, and I've also been done with 2 sketchbooks in early this year, so I think it's high time for a sketchbook tour, so here we go. So this sketchbook I started back in, I think 2014. This is not the earliest sketchbook. I think the smaller one I was working on was the earliest, and that was late 2013, I believe. So we're just gonna go through this one first. Look at my terrible attempt of like Mod Podging this thing. I made strips just to make it look kind of fancy, and it, as you can see, it didn't turn out too well. It's definitely been worn, but I guess that means it's been very much loved. Alright, so first page. A lot of these aren't colored, so just keep that in mind. This is a very up-close picture of my dog. He is the cutest chocolate lab you'll ever meet. I will admit I absolutely love chocolate labs just because of him. This is a sketch dump of one of my characters. You guys have seen this character quite a bit on this channel, but this is like the early development of her. It's not the earliest, I will say. I've made a lot worse, but this was one of the first character sketch dumps I've ever done. Now, I don't know how many of you know what a sketch dump is. It's basically this. It's a whole Mod Podge of drawings on one page, basically filling it up either with one topic or just random. And all of them are just this one character. It's been quite a while since I've done one of those. I might have to do another sometime. Let's see. More character designs for other books. I really like this one. My foreshortening is lacking, but I still need to get better at that. Another sketch dump of another character. I really like this one. I like this guy's pose. I think he's pretty darn cool. Another sketch dump. As you can see, I kind of went crazy on those. I did quite a few, and I think I might have made more than just the ones in here, but I don't know where they are. They kind of just disappeared. So, And then I drew this little ghost I found on Pinterest. I thought he was the cutest little thing, so I just had to draw him. He's like a shy little ghost. I love it. He's so cute. And then, alright, I did post this one on YouTube late last year. This was the last video of 2017, I believe. If not the first video of 2018, I cannot remember. But I had lots of fun doing that one. Blank page, kinda-ish. There we go. So this one, I was going to do a video on for my elemental characters, which I kind of stopped doing, unfortunately. I don't know why. If you guys want to see those again, let me know. But I tried doing this, and I had fine point markers. And I didn't like them. Let's just be honest. This was just proof that they were not fitting for my style and my taste. And for me, it just didn't look good. So I didn't end up making that video or editing the video. I just kind of deleted it. So yeah. Got another character over here. Now, the coloring is slightly crazy, and that's honestly because I let my 4-year-old cousin pick the colors. She just really wanted to color something, so I just picked the one drawing. It didn't really matter how it got colored. So, yeah, this is the outcome. I think she was very inspired by Trolls. Yeah. Alright, another character. Now, you guys have seen this character before, and I I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was one of my ACEO April drawings. And this is the villainess in one of my books, and I'm so excited to get back into this story in particular. Hopefully I'll get to it soon, but I'm working on another one currently, so she's gonna have to go on the back burner for now. But look at her and her sassiness and her murderiness. Oh, okay. So the next drawing I'm going to show you is actually a comic, something I worked on, and it's supposed to be part of that story of that girl. So I really love this profile. I think this is like the profile I'm most proud of, but this is just a comic of the storyline I'm going for in the book, which right now is on the back burner, unfortunately, but I'm really excited. I've kind of been beating around the bush of posting this on Newgrounds or Instagram, but I'm not entirely sure. So let me know. Should I? I'll leave a poll somewhere up here. But that was basically one of my very first comics, and I love it. So another one that my lovely cousin picked the colors for. Once again, I don't know. I really think it's all the troll stuff that she was watching at the time, because she wanted everything to have pink hair. So working around pink hair was very, very tricky. Let's see. This was a profile I was working on. I really like this one. My only problem with it, I should say, is her neck. Looking at the anatomy of this thing, her neck starts here. Like, it's so long. I don't know what I was thinking, but I still like the colors and the design of at least this half. Let's see, light sketch. I really like this one. Her nose is very, very tiny for some reason. But I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of Foxface from Hunger Games. And I don't know why, because I wasn't planning on drawing it that way either. So I don't know. I like it though. It's really cool. Let's see. This was the first time I worked on a piece with markers. And I don't think I recorded this. So these are the hashtag coloring markers when I first got them. And I think the skin tone is actually a chameleon marker that my sister let me borrow. So I like it. It's not bad. I mean, considering that was my first time using them. I enjoyed it. Let's see, there it is. This was my entry for the Internet IRL challenge that Jazza started. And actually, this was the last one I worked on. I haven't done another monthly challenge since then. And until further update, I don't know when he's doing another one. I know he took a break from those, but hopefully in the future when he does work on another, I will be able to participate. And then here's my Earth Warrior. I really like this one because I took a lot of inspiration from like Terracotta Warriors, and I really try to go in the detail of that to match the armor, and I had lots of fun doing it. I really like it. I really like the pose. I really like the design. Hopefully I could get better at poses because it still kind of looks odd, but I still like it. See, there's my Steampunk Maleficent. still, it's not bad. I will admit, it's not bad. I will say the one thing I'm proud of is actually her face shape, because I think it most resembles her. I really like that part. See, experimenting with more markers. This is actually a redraw of something I did back when I was, I don't even know, maybe like 6, 7, I'm not entirely sure, but I drew my sister and myself in front of this mirror dancing, and even as, I don't know how old I was, but even as a kid, I knew that you had to have a reflection in the mirrors. So that's what I did, and I honestly, nothing's going to compare to the original. I'm just going to admit it. I still love the original piece. I would probably hang it up if I could. And then I have this drawing. This is a redraw of something that you guys have already seen if you've been here for quite some time. It is a redraw of a piece that's actually in my portfolio. The very first sketchbook tour I've ever done on this channel. And I still love it. I still love the original though, but maybe if you guys want to see, I can try to do another redraw, because it's been about a year since I've done this one. So it could be like a yearly thing, which that'd be kind of cool. See, another, just some sketch practice, some poses. I think this is actually a pose I found on Pinterest. Pinterest is like the best thing ever for poses, honestly. I really like how that turned out. I feel like I could probably do better, maybe. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but I think I knew where I was supposed to go on that pose. See, this is very light. I don't know if you can see it, but I really like this one. It's like she has cloud hair, and there's some lightning very faintly, if you could see it. And it's raining, and she's got this kind of like this ocean dress, and I'm in love with this. Like, I wish this was real, or I wish that there was a character in a cartoon or something that had something like this, because that would be absolutely gorgeous. I would love to see that. And then this actually is the last thing I drew in here. I don't know what happened. I drew in this book kind of randomly, so nothing was really in order. But this was actually the last page in this book that I used. So, what was it? I think it was the big Hollywood costume book. I think that's what it was. I drew something from the in the 1920s era in that book. I had lots of fun doing that, but I kind of went through that book and kind of picked random people, random characters, and drew them. I am kind of partial to this one right up here. She almost kind of she kind of looks like Rihanna, in my opinion. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I really like her. Like, she's gorgeous. Yeah. But yeah, this one was really fun to do, because I was also practicing different face shapes. Kind of like, just, I don't want to do the whole same face syndrome, which I'm probably guilty of, honestly. But I wanted to experiment with more faces, and this was a pretty good practice. I might have to do more of those. This, I think I was just working on foreshortening here, but I don't know why, but he kind of looks like James from The Odd Ones Out. I don't know why. I don't know what gives me those vibes, but once again, I just don't know, but it reminds me of him. See, another drawing of my villainess. She is, I just love, it's weird because I like drawing all my characters. I love drawing all my characters. But I don't know why, but drawing something that's slightly more menacing was very interesting for me because I've never really done it. So drawing something slightly menacing, this was like my go-to because it was like I had an idea what she looked like, but I wanted to experiment with more of how, I don't know, how to describe and illustrate villainy, I guess. But it's interesting going from the first page of the drawing of her to this. And that was like I think it was a year or 2 year difference. I'm not sure. But even from that very first drawing, I knew that she was going to have like a really pointy weapon. So I guess it kind of worked out. And then this has been my picture for Newgrounds for the longest time. I think this might have been one of the first pictures I posted on Newgrounds. I really like this one. This is just kind of like a short of, kind of like a little sketch of me in my Minnie Mouse ears because I love them to death. And they're so shiny and blue and glittery. But yeah, I had lots of fun doing that one. It's kind of weird, like looking at this one now and then looking at my illustrations of myself, because I feel like, and it's weird, I feel like I look more like myself in the newer ones than this one where I actually tried to make it look like me. So I don't know if that's just personality or a better confidence boost. I have no idea, but I still like this drawing, but I feel like if you're looking for a drawing that represents me, probably is going to actually be the one that's my YouTube icon, to be honest. And then blank page, another blank page. All right. And this is me trying out some of those brush marker Ohuhu markers. I liked them. I just wish, I don't know if it was just me or if it's just because of how tiny the brush tip is, but it made it very streaky, as you can see from the gray here, a lot of the red over here, but it's not bad. I actually like it, and this is actually a base that I've seen on Instagram quite a bit, but I kind of wanted to try it out. I know a lot of base things get considered tracing or something, but I also see them as a good way for someone to learn how to use a pose. So as long as you don't act like it's original, you're fine, I believe. But I had lots of fun doing it. And the page, there it is. Page right here. This is a drawing of Elena Rue's character, Duchess. And I just drew her in a Christmas setting. And this was actually a collab that we did right around Christmas time. So if you have not seen it, I would suggest you go find it. Go look at it. Enjoy the awkwardness. But I had lots of fun doing this. I love all of the muted sepia tone colors. It looks very classy. I enjoy it. I'm like that person who just loves the old classic things, and it just brings me so much joy. And another blank page just because of Ohuhu markers. So these are my characters. This is another kind of like a redesign working on these characters. I think this actually might have been the first time in quite a long time that I drew this character in particular, but I had lots of fun doing this, and I drew this so a person on Etsy could paint them on an ornament, which I don't think I've ever shown anyone. So I'm gonna go get it really quick so you can see the adorableness, because it's worth it. You gotta see it. It's adorable. It's the best thing ever. I suggest you go find her and you go and buy her stuff because it's fantastic. Like, look at this gorgeousness. Isn't it so cute? Every time I see this, it just brings me so much joy. Like, look how cute they are. Look at his cheeks. It's perfect. Oh, I love him so much. So, yeah, that's actually why I drew this in particular, so she could have a reference for the ornament. And it's just perfect. I love it so, so much. I can't wait to hang this on my Christmas tree. It's kind of been hanging out in my room ever since I got it. And every time I look at it, it just makes me so happy. And then right over here, this is a sketch of Stephanie from Doodle Date. And this was her birthday last year, and I meant to actually draw her something for her birthday this year, and unfortunately I did not because of work and scheduling and me just being flat out tired. So this was kind of like a culmination of everything that she got last year for her birthday, all mixed into one drawing. I wish I could do a better drawing of Steph. I don't know why I can't. I need to practice a little bit more. It's another YouTuber right over here. Woo! Little bulb, don't run away. Okay, this is a drawing of Ninja Grace, and actually this is her channel icon currently. I have been watching her for quite some time at this point. She's just a sweet person. She is definitely a fighter, and I am so proud of her. But she's just a sweet person to talk to. I enjoy her conversation. And it's been just really cool hanging out with someone like that. And knowing that another YouTuber just likes your work. It's actually really, really cool. I enjoy it. And it makes me so happy because it makes me feel like I'm going in the right direction with my art. And here is our fire element dude. And that's been quite a while since I drew him. And yep, he's still pretty cool. And I think this is actually the last drawing here. Is it? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. And this right here is the last drawing. This is something I did with my Derwent color pencils. And I think when I first got my pens, so I kind of focused in on the braid, which I really like the detail in that braid. I had lots of fun doing this. I enjoy almost everything I do art-wise. I have fun doing because it's art and it just makes me happy. So do what makes you happy and draw stuff. Draw stuff that make you happy. If it's a flower, just draw the flower. Basically, that's just my thought process on it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know that these always take longer than my usual videos, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. So hopefully I'll be posting this one and then the other sketchbook tour soon. I may have to separate them for purposes of, you know, you don't have to watch 2 back-to-back sketchbook tours, but you know, it's good. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you all later. God bless, and of course, goodbye.